Today we ask the age-old question.
Will it cheeseburger?
Let's talk about that.
Good mythical summer.
Today we're gonna explore brand new cheeseburger creations in ways never before explored.
And a portion of today's episode is sponsored by Chime, but more on that later.
And if you haven't been keeping track, this just so happens to be the 1998th episode of Good Mythical Morning, and that means that this Friday will be our big 2000th episode celebration. Can you believe it?
2000! Yeah, I can, because I've been counting, but we want you to join us this Friday for GMM 2K. It's a celebration you don't want to miss. There's gonna be montages, there's gonna be fancy food, maybe even a few surprises. So join us for a party that's almost 10 years in the making.
This Friday. All right, speaking of GMM history, you may remember that mythical chef Josh, hey,
Hey, what's up, Link?
nothing.
Yeah, chilling.
His GMM debut was on May 27th, 2016. You remember that?
I do?
Hey.
Hi.
It was a little episode called Will It Burger, and now that he's got a whole lot of Willets under his belt, we felt that it was time. We think that our Master Chef boy is now a Master Chef man.
Yes.
So we think he's ready to tackle the next level in beef. I'm talking about cheeseburger.
I mean, maybe it's kind of the same level, but this level has cheese on it.
Yeah.
But also so much more. It's time for Will It Cheeseburger? So right, we've done Will It Burger, but anybody who's ever accidentally ordered a hamburger when they actually wanted a cheeseburger and then got a cheeseless cheeseburger knows that the two things are very different. Would you agree, Josh?
I do agree, Rhett, thank you.
Yeah, see, and he's a chef, he knows.
I also agree.
Link's not a chef, he knows.
All right, so for our first creation, when you think of the words all-American, maybe you think of cheeseburgers, or maybe you think of apple pie, but why can't you think of both? Presenting the American dish that is the most American dish possible,
Yeah.
the American Dream Burger.
Look at this. We have got 2 apple pies. Josh, how did this happen?
Yeah, we made little apple pies. That's the buns of the burger.
Okay, well, before I throw this on there, what else did you do?
So we took a 100% beef patty, didn't skimp on any ingredients there, and then we actually simmered that in the liquid runoff from an apple pie to create a glaze. We've candied bacon in cinnamon and sugar, and we have just some lightly buttered simmered apples on there for a garnish, white American cheese sprinkled with cinnamon.
White American cheese. Now, is there any bald eagle in it?
No, we unfortunately, our bald eagle guy is at Aruba on vacation. It's having a great time.
I mean, this has got 4th of July festival written all over it, but
Too late!
how easy, it looks pretty easy to pick up, but
Feel how like soft the bottom of these pies feels. This is gonna come apart. Okay, I'm just gonna let you know. If you're
happening.
like triggered by things coming apart in people's hands, it's about to happen.
I'm trying to figure out how do I get to the burger.
I'm getting bacon, apple, and 2 pies and cheese all in one bite, but it's gonna come apart. Here we
I
go.
found burger. Oh gosh.
I feel like I'm having to wait a little too long on this.
Well, I'm just telling you.
Cradle it.
It's not
Like
really.
a newborn skull.
It's
cradle
not
it.
cohesive.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I wish I could communicate directly with your brain. I wish what my mouth was experiencing could go into your brain. That's what I'm trying to say right now.
I love what is going into my mouth and into my brain, but I don't love what's happening to my hands.
No, or your face. And look at my face. And I got a beard. And I can't feel it, but I think there's something on there.
It's the same color as your beard, so it's hard to see, so no one would know, but
I keep a wet towel in my pants when I'm over here. Do you want it?
the front or the back. Don't think it matters, actually.
Kind of side.
Oh, side?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Josh, I don't want to bypass this. I mean, there's a few times on the show where I feel like we've reached a culinary peak, and this is one of them. This is like the top of, what's the tallest mountain in America? Mount Mitchell. What is it?
Everest, man.
I believe Mount McKinley,
It's in America.
but Mount Whitney is the tallest in the continental U.S.
It's very soggy.
That's a good pie. That's a good burger. That's good cheese. That's good bacon. Everything comes together. I'm having a great time. I'm a proud American.
Trevor's laughing to the point where I think Josh was serious. Was this really in your pants?
Yeah, I don't know why I would lie about that. Because, yeah, we had a long discussion about the pants style, because I keep a wet and a dry. Here's the dry one. You can see where it is.
Yeah, yep.
Apple pie, will it cheeseburger?
Yes! Before we lay our eyes on our next cheeseburger
Already
creation,
have.
this portion of today's episode is sponsored by Chime, an award-winning financial app that lets you feel good about your money without stressing over all those hidden service fees you find at traditional financial institutions.
I hate hidden service fees. The only thing that should stay hidden is Rhett's chin, or lack thereof, and my very irrational fear of bighorn sheep. I don't trust them, and I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I'm not gonna ask you about it.
Good.
Chime offers live customer support whenever you need it, from a live agent or through their in-app chat.
And with Chime, your money is safe and it's sound. It uses two-factor authentication, plus the app supports Touch ID and Face ID, so good luck trying to get into my account, bighorn sheep.
And on top of that, if your card goes missing or you notice charges that aren't yours, you can block your card in a single tap. All that is especially easy considering the fact that Chime gives you instant transaction alerts and daily balance updates.
I also like that Chime uses Spot Me, which is a fee-free overdraft protection on up to $200 in debit purchases for eligible members. And Chime offers early payday, where you can get your paycheck up to 2 days early with direct deposit.
And then make your money work harder for you with Chime's optional savings account after opening your Chime spending account. It's like putting your savings on autopilot.
Check out the link in the description below to learn more about Chime.
Thanks again to Chime for sponsoring this portion of today's episode.
Okay, let's unveil our next cheeseburger creation.
Now, I don't have to tell y'all how much I love cheese. In fact, my inability to produce it directly from my own body is one of the only regrets I have in life. So, what would it be like if we leaned all the way in and took the cheese and cheeseburgers to the max? Introducing the cheeseburger.
Josh, what did you do?
Well, we have 11 total cheeses that have been infused throughout the whole situation. We have a 3-cheese burger patty with Gouda, blue, and cheddar. We have simply slathered lettuce in a cheese sauce. We have brie ketchup. We have herb cream cheese stuffed fried pickles. We have made a Franken cheese out of our favorite cheeses, Monterey Jack, Munster, American, and Oaxaca. That is all on a provolone, Parmesan, and cheddar crusted bun.
So you didn't just make everything out of cheese, you cheesified everything that would typically be on a burger, or a lot of the things that would be on a burger.
We infused, we wrapped around, we emulsified, we did it all.
Just look at the cheese.
That looks good,
just
y'all.
on the top.
I mean, I bet a little bit of this cheesified, deep fried pickle.
I don't want to spoil
And
the
that is
experience for
nice.
myself. I want to get a full bite
This is like just eating a charcuterie board.
without the board.
I wouldn't want to eat the board.
That cheese leather on top.
I like it. Whoa, it's cheesy.
Josh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
For a second, I began to think that maybe you had disrupted the delicate balance between cheese and burger that exists on a cheeseburger, and that the cheeseburger gods might smite you.
Yes.
But I took 2 bites. The gods have not smitten you.
I hath not been smoten.
Because the meat is still
Meat.
a nice balance.
It might be too much for some people.
Would it be the only cheeseburger I'd ever want if this is the only cheeseburger I could have? No.
In what weird universe would that be?
But the same one where you make cheese from your body.
Oh, okay.
By the way, where would it come out?
Nipples.
Of course. Cheese. Will it cheeseburger? Yes. They are few and far between, but if you were lucky enough to get a gummy cheeseburger in your Halloween haul, you were most likely the object of much jealousy in your elementary school. At least that's what the younger members of the crew tell me, Rat.
Right.
But this is just candy. And we wanted to know, how would true cheeseburger flavors hold up in gummy form? Presenting the Jiggle Burger.
Josh, how did you make it jiggle?
That's more a product of the gummy than the product of myself, but we infuse literally every part of the burger with gummy. So it's a gummy bun, there's a gummy burger patty, gummy cheese, gummy tomato, gummy pickle, and it all should taste like the actual ingredients.
So that's the biggest difference here. And I, as a gummy aficionado, which I am easily taken with a form of gummy, you can put it in anything, and I just eat it, right?
I have the palate of a child, so I feel like I still, out of principle, need to remove this, but maybe I'll eat it later.
Yeah, maybe try it by itself.
We had a
and see
bet
if it
whether or not
changes.
you do that. I just won $5.
And are the sesame seeds
Do I
gummy?
get a cut?
No, those are normal. They kind of just grow from the ground.
And it's,
Oh, you can it's translucent. I can
it's
see your
all
fingies.
translucent. Yeah, I like this. I mean, this is definitely dinkable. Take it.
Oh, that's satisfying.
Oh,
Blink,
blink,
blink, blink.
and sink it. Oh, oh, God, it's hot. I thought it was going to be easier to bite through.
I don't know what part I hate the most.
Go on.
Oh my God, this is so weird because
The consistency without the sweet
Yeah.
candy taste.
it really throws you.
I'm gonna
It's
just
salt-
try. I'm gonna isolate the pickle.
It's salty. Well, I gotta swallow this first.
That's shockingly strong.
I chew it. It's like swallowing a whole bunch of pills.
Thank you.
Is that the best compliment you've ever received?
Sure is.
What's the really salty thing? The beef?
Yeah, that's the beef. There's just a meat extract in there.
On their own, like you can wrap your brain around it a
Yeah.
little bit.
Like the beef is kind of peppery. The pickle is good.
Hey, thanks.
There's a positive.
We got one.
Pickle's good. Yeah.
But the rest
Pickle
of it,
good. Yes.
I mean, you could simultaneously charge a whole lot of money of unsuspecting patrons for this once,
Yeah. Stand back and laugh at them.
and then just run for the hills with your cash, because there would be no repeat customers.
Elegant effort.
Thank you.
Gummy, will it cheeseburger?
No. Now, of course, y'all know I do all my own stunts. And in order to do those stunts, you gotta be strong, which is why I'm always looking for the next great source of protein. Maybe a cheeseburger made of eggs is the holy grail of protein, presenting the Getting Yolked. Oh, we're getting yolked cheeseburger. Josh, what did you do?
And you're like the Jackie Chan of guys who eat food on the internet. So we took hard-boiled eggs and we chopped them up. We infused that into the beef patty. We put a disc of quail eggs on top.
See that disc?
We've infused the eggs of 3 different fishes. That's sturgeon, that's trout, that's salmon into the cheese, and we have encased all of the condiments into an omelet. Oh, and duck egg ketchup.
Why does the outside look like a bird crapped on it?
It's a bun covered in powdered egg white.
Oh, look.
When we were talking about
pressed
eggs,
down on that.
I didn't know there would be fish eggs.
Look at that.
Fish
Here.
eggs.
You're gonna love that. I know you love a runny egg.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You know, I know people put eggs on burgers, like a fancier burger joint that
Yeah, like
they
one
want to put
step up.
And I was this close to ordering an egg, but then like, can you scramble it?
No, sir, we're not going to do that.
But
for you.
I just knew that wouldn't go over well. So this is scarier than that.
How many eggs do you think are in here? Just an estimate.
Oh, probably about 70 to 80.
Okay.
Maybe it's good though.
Maybe it's good. Only one way to find out. You know, Josh, I know you like to work out.
Yeah,
And I know you're always enjoying protein.
thank you.
And sometimes you just gotta get the protein down, you know? Sometimes that smoothie in the morning isn't about enjoying it, it's about what it's doing for your body.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about what you created here.
They call it dry scooping. You just well up spit in your mouth, then you put the protein powder in, you make the shake in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's not making this better.
This is the burger equivalent of a dry scoop.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I like what this might do for me, but I don't like what it's doing for my mouth.
I'm really having a hard
I think
time
I'm
with
just gonna
this.
sit it down and act like it never happened.
Eggs, will it cheeseburger? No. The people of Iceland are known for many things, including smoked fish and being confused with Greenland. But I don't think they're known for their burgers.
No.
Until today, presenting the outlandish Icelandic cheeseburger.
Josh, what did you do in Icelandic? I don't know the language, so.
Husavik. No, so we made a smoked haddock burger. There is fish jerky on there. We have cod smoked pickles, a little bit of Icelandic Gouda. There's a skierkrit sauce. That's a secret sauce made with Icelandic cheese called skyr. On top of there with a little bit of ketchup and pickles. That's a ringing
Link's gonna
endorsement.
love it.
And then the bread is very special. It's called kverebröð, and that is a Icelandic thunder bread that is actually steam cooked in a geothermal geyser. We couldn't find an Icelandic geyser, so we did it under the trunk of Trevor's car. Got a broken radiator.
Oh, sorry, Trevor, but thank you.
The radiator's in the trunk?
Yeah, there's more than a few problems with Trevor's car.
I'm trying to acclimate myself to the scent so that I have a chance of ingesting this thing.
It smells strong.
On a scale of 1 to grocery store sushi, I'd say this is I'm definitely in the deli section.
It has a fishy aroma.
You think?
But just give it a chance. Put it in your mouth and give it a chance.
They cook stuff in geysers?
Yeah.
I'm going, man. I'm going. Selene, I'm gonna visit your family.
Sounds good.
Tell them we're coming.
Actually, don't tell them we're coming.
It'll be a surprise. We'll pop right out of a geyser.
Are you not scared?
It's actually not that bad. It's definitely not that bad.
Now Link's a geyser.
I mean, it's fishy.
I just don't like it. I'm just not in a good place for this right now.
I mean, I don't want to take another bite.
I just don't have the fight in me. Like, I feel like I have to fight. Like,
There's a part of me that wants to go and throw it in that volcano. What's the name of the volcano? The one that sounds like somebody's choking on a cracker?
I don't know.
The one that erupted back in Iceland? It was like...
Krakatoa.
Yeah, I gotta say...
Yeah, right, you're cool.
I think that the people of Iceland would love this, but unfortunately, we only have someone whose family is from Iceland, and Selene, I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna make you come try this, but I know you would love it. Now, it would be difficult to enjoy it when Link is doing this, but I have, I pretty much have, that's my job, is to try to enjoy things while Link is doing this.
Matthew, graphics extraordinaire, who
Yeah,
works
he went to Iceland.
and he broke his ankle.
Broke his ankle. Happens every time.
And, like, I couldn't survive that. I couldn't survive this.
For the people of Iceland.
Will it cheeseburger? Nay. But we still admire you and your geyser stuff.
Yeah, you're doing good things for the world with your geothermals.
Thanks for subscribing and clicking that bell.
You know what time it is.
I'm Nikki, and this is Ava. We're in Lone Grove, Oklahoma, and it's time to spin the Wheel of Mythicality.
I love it. Look, Jasper got in on the mix.
Sidewalk. Click, I guess it was technically just like a parking lot. Click the top link to watch us play the ultimate fast food burger challenge and good mythical more.
And to find out where the Wheel of Mythicality is gonna land. To get the Mythical Society onesie, join Third Degree monthly by July 31st or quarterly or annual plan by September 30th. Visit mythicalsociety.com for details.